Exciting. Tom Brady and the New England Patriots won their sixth Super Bowl ring, but it was in a historically boring Super Bowl, from what I'm told. I don't know because I haven't been watching them, but I was definitely bored. It was a 13-3 victory over the Rams, and that's why I was watching it. We got a team. The Rams are supposed to be hot. It is the fewest points in Super Bowl history scored in a game, 13-3. It topped the 21-point Super Bowl 7 when the Dolphins beat Washington 14-7. That's probably the last game that I saw. What can I tell you? Oh, it was just sad. What can I say? But I have to admit, I like Tom Brady. There was a lot of controversy about him and him, Inflategate and all that kind of stuff. But I like Tom Brady. I was kind of happy that he got his sixth ring. And I really kind of hope he retires. First of all, so somebody else can win the Super Bowl. But because he should go out on a high. Take that sixth ring ever after with his beautiful wife. But for those of you who watch the game, even the commercial here, they no longer have the contest, the Fritos contest or Doritos contest for the Super Bowl. So they didn't have the snappy commercial. It was just a boring Sunday afternoon. The last quarter was the most exciting, and it was kind of flat. So what can I say? And then my next hot topic, like I was saying, was the rain in California. It is still raining here in California. We're not used to a lot of rain. And we had a lot of fires, forest fires, fires in neighborhoods. We just had a terrible fire season. And now we're having a terrible flooding season in those burn areas. So we just had a flash flood warning here in Los Angeles County and Ventura County. And if you are under a flash flood watch, you need to get ready to pack up and leave. You need to pay attention to what's going on. You need to have your sandbags in place. You need to really get ready. The Woolsey and the Hill fire burn areas in east central Ventura County, in southwestern California, west central Los Angeles County, and in southwestern California are all under a flood watch. It was just issued. It's expected to last until at least 12:15 this afternoon. And in some areas, they are going to experience some flooding, they say. The Pacific Coast Highway between Deer Creek Road and Malibu Canyon Road, you need to look out all along the Pacific Coast Highway. If you've ever driven along there, it's beautiful. But that mountain comes right down to the Pacific Coast Highway, and it's dirt, and a lot of that has burned over the years. A lot of it doesn't have anything holding it up. It's already experienced mudslides over there. So if you're going to or from work or the store or wherever you're going today, if you're planning to take PCH, you might want to find an alternate route or wait another day. Now, it's not pouring where I am right now, but the rain is coming. So you need to be careful, be alert, be ready to pack up and move if you're in a flood area. If you can, move everything to the second floor, get your sandbags out. And what can we say? We're not freezing here in California, but we have our own little woes too. Well, that takes us right up to our first word from our sponsor.
Are you tired of doing business the hard way? Is building your business taking too much time and energy? We can help. Introducing your ultimate solution, EasyWay Business Membership. We're a full-service digital marketing solution specializing in branding and marketing, advertising, and introductions to CEOs and influencers that can help your business thrive. Problem solved. Now you can hire our award-winning team to work for your business. We've received many prestigious awards, including the Digital Trailblazer Award by Hollywood Weekly magazine, and we've been recognized by Congress. For just $11 a day, you'll get more exposure, reach more clients by next month, guaranteed. Here's how it works. You pay one low annual fee of $4,000, and you'll receive consulting, branding, marketing, advertising, social media support, product placement, and business introductions to help your business grow exponentially. And if you need more, we offer SEO, commercial, TV exposure, and much more for an additional rate. To recap, for just $11 a day annual membership fee, you'll receive branding, consulting, business-to-business introductions, advertising, and social media support. But don't take our word for it. Here's what our customers say.
We've been working with EasyWay Eric for the last 6 months, and literally we are slammed with work for 2 months straight, so his marketing definitely works.
To learn more, visit EasyWayNetwork.com or contact us at 877-399-2929. And don't forget to follow us on social media. On Facebook at EasyWay Network, Twitter at EasyWay Broadcast, and YouTube at EasyWay TV.
Boomers Forever Young is really making a name for themselves as an exciting nutritional company with products that really work. People from all over the country are starting to take notice. Their whole-person approach to health and wellness, combined with their unique array of powerful natural health products, are setting them apart from all the other companies in the nutrition industry. Their customers love the one-on-one free consultations and the results they experience. Sound a little too good to be true? Then go online to boomerboost.com today and sign up for a free consultation with a product specialist, or just give us a call at 1-800-861-4609. Again, that's boomerboost.com, or call 1-800-861-4609 to join the thousands already experiencing the benefits of Boomers Forever Young products.
Looking to grow and align your brand with celebrities and other established brands? Your brand is all about your entire customer experience. Everything from your logo, your website, your social media experiences, the way you answer the phone, to the way your customers experience your staff. So why not let us help you get your branding right from the start? At EasyWay Promotions, we are a new class of professionals providing first-class online branding, promotion, social media, website development, editing, graphic design, public relations, media, SEO, and online advertising to give your business the competitive edge to stand out. Our highly experienced experts will not only help you increase your online presence, but also provide you with a proven online strategy to help you increase the value of your company and make acquiring new customers easier. So what are you waiting for? Contact us today and let us help you grow your business exponentially.
For more information, contact 424-209-9290 or visit easywaypromotions.com. That's letter E, letter Z. We also encourage you to like our Facebook page at EasyWay Promotions.
Welcome back. I'm so excited this morning. We're having one of our favorite guests on the show. We've had her on the show before. I'm sure you've heard her on other EasyWay broadcasts, live broadcasts, and all kinds of stuff. Dr. Dante Sears. She's the global soul solutionist. She's a serial entrepreneur and 10 times certified metaphysical doctor. Dr. Sears, are you on with us? Well, maybe we're having a little difficulty here. I don't know why we're having technical difficulties this morning. We need Jim back. That's what we need.
Hello, Rita.
There you are, Dr. Sears. How are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine. You're not in one of these flood areas, are you?
No, I don't think so. I'm in Orange County. But it's been pouring. Kids have literally cats and dogs. It's been pretty crazy, huh?
It really has. Well, at least we're staying dry inside this morning.
Who are you?
Now, I want to ask you. I'm in LA County, but I'm in the basin, so I'm nice and safe, hopefully.
Oh, thank
But
goodness.
I want to ask you a question. I have never heard the term solutionist. What is that?
So basically, Aretha, I was trying to find a perfect way to coin what I do, and I'm a major problem solver. I've always really been attracted to problems and solving them. So I realized that I was a solutionist, but I thought calling myself a solutionist doesn't make enough sense. But when I added the word soul into the word solution, it made perfect sense. So as I create things, products, businesses that that comes from my soul that I know can help the world to make this a better place for people. A lot of businesses they create things for people based on what they think people want. But what I want to do is create what people actually need and make sure that that's provided on this earth.
Oh, now you're also a metaphysical doctor. It's another term. I don't think people really know what that means. What is a metaphysical doctor?
Well, a metaphysical doctor is actually dealing with the metaphysics of life. And a lot of people like to call it a pseudoscience, but as we know, even in science, they talk about how the body is actually not a solid object, but it's a body of vibrating particles that are attracted to each other. So what that basically means is that your body is actually made of energy, and energy is what you eat when you eat food. You're not actually eating the substance of the food, you're eating the sunlight energy that's in the food. So when a doctor is approaching a body, they're approaching it as a mass, which is actually incorrect, because what it is it's mass, but what it is a mass of energy. So I actually deal with the energy of the body, and by doing that, I can actually isolate a part of the body that's causing a problem and remove that energy from the body, which restores the person's total health. So, if the doctor says, well, you have 6 months to live, or you have cancer, or you have heart disease, or we're going to have to operate, or any of those things, you can go down that road and possibly come out looking like Frankenstein or God knows what other complications. Or you could come to someone like me who's a metaphysician who actually deals with the energy of the body, and every emotion, every disease, every problem in your body is actually an emotion and energy. And so we help to dispel that energy and root it out of the body so that you no longer experience that disease or problem ever again.
So you deal with not just the body, but also the soul, the soul. That sounds really holistic. A lot of doctors say they're holistic, but they're not.
It's funny you said that, because when I write holistic, sometimes I like to put a W in front of it to say the whole. It's not just holistic, it's the wholeness of the person, because every single problem or dysfunction or disease that a person gets in their life literally comes from their childhood, from the age of 0 to 8 years old. And so it's like information like that, if we just had it, then we would be able to do a lot better job with our children, making sure their minds are protected. I know in the culture I came from, they're like, oh, they're just kids, they don't know what we're. And then what happens is you grow up with all this information and knowledge, and you don't have the idea that it can harm you, but it can based on the perception you have of it. So it's really important to deal with the whole being, their whole identity. And in fact, in medicine, one of the first things that was taught is when you're giving a diagnosis, you should never ignore the psychology of a being, of that person. But a lot of times you go on the doctor and you say, I have a headache, and, they just give you like Vicodin or painkiller. So they're ignoring your actual psychology, which is causing the headache, and then medicating the body, which actually causes more problems instead of making you feel better.
Oh, I have such problems with medication. I am hypersensitive to all medication. If I take sleepy time tea, I'll sleep for 24 hours. I'm just that sensitive to stuff. And you're right. Medication just tortures my body. But right now, they're saying that we're about, it's really horrible. But right now, they're saying we're about to have a flu epidemic. Everybody I know has got these horrible colds. What can we do about prevention of flu, or when we get the flu? Because obviously the doctors and the vaccinations aren't quite working.
Exactly. Well, I'm not a big fan of vaccinations myself, Aretha, and, I kind of lived both lives. I was at one time a complete hypochondriac, and I went to the doctor for everything. My dad died of cancer when I was 4 years old, so I was really freaked out because he was a major athlete, six-pack, great-looking, healthy person that died of a disease, so I was really scared. And because I went to the doctor so much, they started to teach me and tell me, like, why are you coming here? Why are you coming here and asking me to find something wrong with you? Don't you understand that all the diseases and all the sicknesses come into my office? Are you? And I really was like, wow, I never thought about that. Like, you're coming to the place where everybody's sick, and then you're asking me to find something wrong with you. Eventually, I'm going to if you keep coming here. And I was kind of shook by that. And then the doctor also said to me, when I kept saying, is anything wrong with me? Check. And they said, well, you would know before me. And my face was like, huh? And they said, yeah, because you should know your health first before I do. You know what's wrong with you. All I can do is test from the outside and guess, based on what I'm seeing chemically, but you should know your body. And that really changed everything for me, Rita. It really changed the way I looked at medicine, and I realized you have to be your own doctor first. You can't go to the doctor, someone who profits off of business from you, and keep on offering them more business and asking them to find things wrong with you. So anyway, to get to the flu epidemic or any cold is what I learned is that we have to be in tune with our bodies. We actually need to learn how to listen to our body. So for me, when I would get sick, I would just keep working and working and working, and I would get worse and worse and worse. And so that's the exact opposite. It's like when you feel that your body's kind of run down, you start to feel that kind of tingling feeling in your body, like your energy's draining from your body, the first thing you need to do is take 2 doses of vitamin C and go to bed. Literally, and a bunch of fluids, like a bunch of water, not juice, not anything else but water, and actually go to bed, not watching TV, but literally let your body sleep. I have found by just doing that and sleeping 1 or 2 days, shutting everything down, I will not get sick. I will not have that, 2 weeks cold and all that, because I'm responding immediately to my body, realizing it's not feeling well, I'm giving it what it needs, and I'm going to sleep to allow it to heal. But most people, they go, oh, I feel kind of sick, and they try to push through it. Now, when your body's trying to heal, it goes into depression mode. And when it goes into depression mode, right, you kind of feel like, I don't feel myself. I don't feel so good. I feel kind of sad. There's a reason your body's doing that. It's trying to shut off your social mode, shut off your work mode, shut off your thinking mode, and only focus the energy of the body on healing. So, those things are paramount. Also, because it's flu season, I would say put lemon in your water as much as possible. That's really, really important. And just be aware of your feelings. If you're having negative feelings in your body, don't push through that. Ask yourself, okay, what's going on and how can I handle this right now? How can I move forward from this? But if you ignore negative feelings in the body, that's what causes us to attract illness. That's what causes the immune system to shut down. Also, if we're living in fear.
Oh.
The actual fear, the actual emotion of fear puts you in fight or flight mode. And so if you get around someone who's sick and you go into fear mode, you're immediately dropping your self-defenses, you're dropping your immune system, and you're allowing that to come towards you instead of saying, hey, I'm a healthy person and I know that I can sustain my health. Then you won't have a problem getting sick around other people. Versus fear mode, you're taking that in and you're causing the immune system to collapse so that it comes right into the body.
Amazing. Now, you've got so much stuff going on. You're a serial entrepreneur. You create things that are healthy for people. What do you have going on that you want to tell us now? What's happening today, now, in your life?
I'm so glad you asked me that, Rita, because I'm working on something that I think might be one of the most important things I've done. It's really hard sometimes to get someone to actually come into a session, to get in the chair or, get on the phone and work on themselves. So what I started to do is create lifestyle products so that you can already be wearing the things that are helping to sustain your health. So my new line of jewelry, it's called Dante Bella, which just means beautiful Dante, or, to me, the story of Dante is the story of life and how we move through our energy. So I created this EMF protection jewelry I started having like really bad anxiety a couple years back, and I've never experienced that before in my life, and I knew it was external, it wasn't internal. So I started researching because I would literally wake up and feel like I should just crumble on the floor and cry my eyes out for some reason. I had no idea why. I was always such a positive, happy person. But what happened is they cut all the trees down in my neighborhood and they installed 5G. And the 5G radiation from the cell phones, I researched and found out it's putting out an electronic pulse. So most people don't understand this, but your brain is an electromagnetic force, okay? It's the strongest one. It's one of the strongest electromagnetic forces naturally on the planet. So when you have things that are electronic around you, especially radiation pulses, they affect your brain waves. They literally cause like a chink in the armor, so to speak. So I found that natural products from the earth can really help. And one of the things that I love using is crystals and natural stones, because it actually has these minerals in it that our body needs. Normally, we're surrounded by stones and crystals and rocks and plants, but because we're living in this concrete jungle now, we actually have to take the things from nature and adorn them on our body to keep and maintain our health in a process, in a state that's called homeostasis, which means you're in perfect health. So what I have now are these crystal stone necklaces. They're made with quartz. They're made with stones like Amazonite. They're all semi-precious stones. And we use them to ground and protect the energy, to dispel emotions and feelings from the body, like, anxiety, depression. And so it's just something simple you can put on in the morning that's going to protect your energy, protect you, and keep your body in homeostasis so that you don't get sick, you don't get affected by the radiation from the cell phone towers. Because what we're hearing from this is that it can cause people to have things like strokes, heart attacks, and all kinds of brain problems, especially memory problems. And I've noticed since I've started wearing them, it's just such a vast difference. I literally either wake up, without them and immediately put them on. And if I don't, I start to feel that anxiety. I start to feel that tension in my body that makes me so uncomfortable that I can't, get through my day as successfully as I want to.
Now, are there different stones for different things, or do you have a combination of stones that you wear every day, or is it individual?
Absolutely.
Or
Yeah, so absolutely. So what I do is I do custom fittings for people that want something custom, but then I have an array of pretty much every different stone available, from stones like amethyst that helps bring out your confidence. It's really good for fighting the EMF technology, and it really protects your whole body. So me personally, I wear amethyst every day. I wear chrysoprase, which is green jade. It's a green stone, and that helps me to see things like with clarity, as far as like if I'm in a deal, if it's profitable or not. It just kind of helps keep that clarity in the mind of whatever you're doing, that you have good management of your time. And then lastly, I wear Amazonite. And that one is just like the most amazing. Just the name itself is like Amazon, amazing, and it does everything. It really just makes me feel really confident, beautiful. There's a stone for everyone, whether you want to connect to your feminine energy, your male energy, if you want to be more grounded, if you want to be more confident. All of those things. I create stone jewelry, necklaces, bracelets, and even rings. And they're available on my website. It's dantebella.com.
And how do you spell Dante? I always ask how you spell names, because people spell names all kinds of ways nowadays.
Right, so it's D-A-N as in Nancy, T as in Tom, E as in Edward, Bella, B as in boy, E-L-L-A. So it's dantebella.com, and we're updating new pieces every day onto the site. But, we have prices all the way from low to high. And what the point of it was this: I found the crystal jewelry is awesome, but a lot of the crystal jewelry companies, it's very kitschy. It's very hippie kind of bohemian style. And for me, I work in events, I work on stage, and I have to look my best, and I'm photographed often. So I created a line of jewelry that not only can you wear to feel good, but also look good, and will help to raise your stature. So it's good for speakers, entrepreneurs, CEOs, people that need to be on their top game at all times and look good, and can't wear something that's kind of, looks bohemian or hippie-like. They need to be impressive and wear a statement piece. And that's what Dante Bella is. It's kind of like the cell phone towers. I'm being just as sneaky as they are. They've got cell phone towers disguised as trees. I've got gorgeous luxury designer jewelry. I've got healing therapy jewelry actually designed as gorgeous luxury jewelry. So it's a secret weapon.
That's awesome. Everyone needs to go on to DanteBella.com. I'm going to go and check out some of that jewelry. I want to thank you for coming on. You're always a delight, and I don't know how you can feel anything but beautiful and gorgeous, because you are so beautiful, so gorgeous, and so gracious. It's wonderful talking to you. Thanks for coming on. Any parting words? Any website? Any other websites or Facebook or any other way people can reach you?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Rita. And I want to let everyone know on here, because it's limited supply, that we're doing a 2-for-1 special for Valentine's Day. We're giving away the Black Lava Pendant Agate necklace. Can be worn by men or women. It's a grounding necklace. And the Amazonite Queen necklace, 2-for-1 for Valentine's Day. So you get one for yourself as a woman and you get one for your man, or vice versa. It's a gift that keeps on giving. Your woman will love it. I want to thank you so much, Rita. You're really, really an amazing person. You always make me laugh. You're always so on point, and I'm just completely impressed by you. So thanks so much for having me. If anyone wants to look me up, they can look me up at DanteSears.com, DanteSears, and I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram as Dr. Dante Sears or Dante Sears. Thanks so much for having me, Rita.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.
You too. And now we're going to have another word from our sponsor, and then Carmelita's going to have a special guest, and she may even go a little long this morning.
Are you tired of doing business the hard way? Is building your business taking too much time and energy? We can help. Introducing your ultimate solution, EasyWay Business Membership. We're a full-service digital marketing solution specializing in branding and marketing, advertising, and introductions to CEOs and influencers that can help your business thrive. Problem solved. Now you can hire our award-winning team to work for your business. We've received many prestigious awards, including the Digital Trailblazer Award by Hollywood Weekly Magazine, and we've been recognized by Congress. For just $11 a day, you'll get more exposure, reach more clients by next month, guaranteed. Here's how it works. You pay one low annual fee of $4,000, and you'll receive consulting, branding, marketing, advertising, social media support, product placement, and business introductions to help your business grow exponentially. And if you need more, we offer SEO, commercial, TV exposure, and much more for an additional rate. To recap, for just $11 a day annual membership fee, you'll receive branding, consulting, business-to-business introductions, advertising, and social media support. But don't take our word for it. Here's what our customers say.
We've been working with EasyWay, Eric, for the last 6 months, and literally we are slammed with work for 2 months straight, so his marketing definitely works.
To learn more, visit EasyWayNetwork.com or contact us at 877-399-2929. And don't forget to follow us on social media. On Facebook at EasyWay Network, Twitter at EasyWay Broadcast, and YouTube at EasyWay TV.
You are about to experience Carmelita's Corner. Carmelita's song Rosebud made it to the top 40s with the godfather of soul, James Brown. She's the founder of the Rose Breast Cancer Society. Now here's your host, Carmelita Pittman.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. And I've got somebody to talk about, Ms. Gail Gibson. She is an incredibly beautiful lady. She's got a beautiful cause, and she's got so many credits. My goodness, I'm reading her credits as we speak. She's held positions at Laura Motown Records, and Ray Charles Enterprises early in her career. She's been a member of Screen Actors Guild for some time, and she's got 2 independent films to her credit as an actress and co-producer, which includes Walk by Faith and Outrageous, and 2 television shows where she was associate producer. I just want to congratulate her on her many accomplishments, and we're going to also talk about one of her signature enterprises, which is My Lovable Legs, and I happen to have a pair. And I'm going to welcome Ms. Gail Gibson.
Wow.
Good morning, Gail.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me on the show, and thank you to Mr. Zulily for allowing you to have your show. I just think it's a great platform. We're excited about our upcoming Lady in Red Diamond Rose Awards. Just excited.
You should be, and I'm excited too. And I'm very happy that you're continuing to keep up the legacy and building a legacy of your own, because you have taken that baby that was birthed by Jarvie Hutcherson, the founder of the Multicultural Motion Picture Association, and you have created another branch of that. And you now are calling it by a new name. Can you tell us what that is?
Sure. The new name, our short name, is MIMPA, which is the Multicultural International Motion Picture Association. And our mission at MIMPA is really twofold, Carmelita, if I may expound a little bit, because in the past, Jarvie had the Diversity Awards, and then it kind of faded away. But we believe that this should be definitely a platform of recognition for studios, artists, producers, writers, and directors who make diversity and inclusion a part of their respective creative projects from the start. I mean, we believe that inclusion of women and female artists in front of and behind the camera is important, and we want to make sure that, you know, there's a saying that if you don't learn from the past, that you are deemed to repeat it. And so just because we've had great films come out in the past few years, we've had Black Panther, which has had phenomenal success, and we are grateful, we are thankful for that. But one movie will not change over 80 years of being ignored, and so especially for the multicultural communities. And so we want to be a platform for that. And then we want to, at our annual Lady in Red Diamond Rose Awards, make sure that we recognize phenomenal women from all walks of life who are contributing to their community. We've got a great lineup in this 10th anniversary year, and we're honoring 10 phenomenal women, trailblazers, for instance, like Miss Judy Pace, who was one of the first African-American women that I watched on TV as a young girl. And so I'm excited about what we're going to be doing at the Beverly Hilton on February 15th, because it is honoring women who certainly deserve it and who have pioneered the way for other women to follow.
And speaking of Miss Judy Pace, she's a personal friend of many years. Her sister, Jean Pace, and I were running buddies, I guess you could say. Jean was married to the late and great Oscar Brown Jr., and Jean made me an outfit that I still treasure because she sewed it with her dear little hands herself and gave that to me. And you know, it's a keepsake because Jean has gone on to glory now, too. And, you know, a lot of the great performers, you know, that are from at least my generation, a lot of them have been exiting stage left. And while we do need to honor those who have paved the way for so many others. And Judy Pace certainly is one of those. And I have to tell everybody who hasn't seen her, is absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and still is.
She still is beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous. She's, you know, was known as the Black Barbie doll for many years, and she started out on Peyton Place. I remember my grandmother watching Peyton Place, and I just remember everybody saying when she made her entrance on Peyton Place that there's a black woman on TV, on the soap opera. And so I was a little bitty thing, but I still remember that. And so it's important that we pay homage to her, especially in this month of Black History Month. I just thought it would be great to honor her, and I'm just so honored that she is going to grace us with her presence and be there to receive the honor. We're excited about her. We're also excited about Kathleen Bradley Redd, who, as you know, starred in the Friday films and also known as Miss Parker in the Friday films. But before that, she was the first African-American model on The Price is Right, a part of Bob Barker's Beauties. And so Kathleen also pioneered the way for other African-American women to follow, and so I'm excited about having her. We've got a humanitarian this year who is just a phenomenal woman in her own right, Lisa Sanfilippo of the Sanfilippo Foundation. They're also our sponsors this year, and I just wanted to give a quick shout-out to her because she has gone above and beyond the call of duty this year. We are, our benefactor is Shelter Partnership, and as you know, Shelter Partnership provides goods and services to the homeless throughout LA County. And so I believe that homelessness is something that we can improve, something that we can eradicate. And so that's our benefactor this year. There's a fund duel actually going on now that just started. You can go to FundDuel, that's FUNDDUEL.com to join the duel. And our host this year, Emmy Award-winning actor Oba Babatunde, has lent his impersonations of Humphrey Bogart and Sammy Davis Jr. You get to vote on which one you think is the best. And it's a fun duel, and it's a fun way to raise money for homelessness. So we're really excited about all the different activities that we have going on this year for this year's event.
Well, that is absolutely marvelous, Gail, and you are such a shining representative of the womanhood and what's achievable by women. And I think this is the day of the woman. Hey.
Yes, it is. Girl power.
Yes, my birthday's coming up pretty soon, and I was actually born on the International Day of the Women. And that is such a significant thing. I didn't know that, but I, am excited because I've got a show coming up, and I was thinking about singing "I Am Woman," because
not before,
so much is happening, with women now.
Yes, but not before. And I have to give you a shout out, Carmelita, because Carmelita graced us with her presence on last year. It was the tradition of Jarvie to have her sing La Vie en Rose, and she's going to grace us again this year. I'm so excited to hear you sing. For those of your listeners who do not know, this is a talented powerhouse. We are blessed and honored to have you delivering your rendition of La Vie en Rose again at this year's Lady in Red Diamond Rose Awards. People can still get tickets. We still have tickets available. There are a few available, and I want to give that a shout out too to make sure that folks go online and get your tickets quickly. www.mempa.org. They need to go get your tickets today because we are selling out. It is just amazing what is happening.
Well, actually, we shouldn't really be amazed because we've got the higher power in the midst, and you and I, we became prayer partners last year, and and there were many others that joined in, and this is the result, and I just believe that has a lot to do with the success of this whole mission.
Absolutely.
And Jarvie was on a mission. I've watched him over the years. I met him many, many years ago through my sister in Christ, Bonnie Hilton Sweeney. She was the West Coast representative for the late and great Godfather of Soul, James Brown, and she just ushered me into a whole world of entertainment and with music, and I became her decorator for the pre-Grammy galas and so on. And Jarvie came on board one year as a florist, and we touched bases, and our lives have become intertwined. And I believe that he's shining on now, that he's smiling because he sees that his baby is in good hands, and with your tutelage and your guidance, Gail, I know that it's going to continue to grow and to continue to succeed.
We are excited, and thank you so very much for having us on this morning. I did not expect that this is what Jarvie meant, but he did, and when he handed it over to me, I made a promise. And so this is keeping my promise to a very, very dear friend who gave me my start in the industry. As you know, I was the first Black Miss Inglewood, which was under the Miss California USA pageant system that Jarvie helmed back in 1981. And so it was a long friendship, and we were so sorry to have lost him on last year, but we are going to improve upon and push his legacy and continue to honor those companies that honor the Multicultural International Motion Picture Association. We're just so excited to be a part of this and to have this time to share.
And Jarvie was an entrepreneur. He just really created miracles, in high places. And I've witnessed him produce some of the most amazing, beautiful events. And my husband and I attended one that was in Century City. And at that particular year, Robin Thicke was just merely, a twinkle in our eye, because the next thing I knew, he's a big superstar. But Jarvie had an eye for talent, and he would bring people on board, and many of them now are household names thanks to him opening a door.
Yes.
So I just wanted to mention that. And mentioning, I have to tell you a funny story. I shared a funny story with you the other day, but, speaking of Century City, this is another one. This has to do with the pre-Grammy Gala, and one of these days I'll probably sit down and put together a book about that, because there are so many behind-the-scenes stories, and Bonnie has such a wonderful sense of humor. I'm sure she would appreciate me sharing this with you. But being, in charge of the decorations and so forth, I had to bring the red carpet and get that set up, and that particular year we had it at the Century Club in Century City.
I remember that place.
Yes. And so, and I never will forget, too, because it was raining, which was really not to our advantage, but we managed to get through it. And there was a lady who was coming in from Sacramento. That's where Bonnie really, originated from, one of her friends. And Bonnie, her last name being Sweeney, the lady went to this gala and asked for the table for Miss Sweeney. And she was ushered over there, and Sinbad and some of the other well-known people in the industry were at that table. And then after it was all over, she said to Vonnie, I had a wonderful time, but I never saw you. And it turned out that she was at a pre-Grammy Gala, all right, but it was around the corner at Century City Hotel, which was produced by Quincy Jones. It was the wrong party. I mean, she was at the wrong pre-Grammy party. And if she had planned it, she probably would have never been seated at the Sweeney table, because, they had the armed security people there and all of that, and but because she was so confident, they just ushered her on in, and it was kind of crazy, because Quincy's people were getting mixed up with our party. Some of his people were at our party, and they were looking for where the person was that they were supposed to present the award to. It was crazy, I'm telling you. It was something that was for the books.
Right.
I will forget that. I never will forget that.
Well, you've got so many stories. The one you told me the other day still has me tickled. I won't let it out of the bag. That'll be our little secret.
Well, one day I will share that. It's really...
I think you need to do a book You need to author a book with all of the stories that you have, because you have many, and that one was just classic. Just classic.
Well, that was my Elizabeth Taylor story.
Yes, your Elizabeth Taylor story.
Yes, indeed. Well, look, Gail, I'm so happy that you are on board the Carmelita's Corner here on the Radio Boomers Live on the Easy Way Broadcasting Network, and it's so much is going on with this network. I mean, it's worldwide. We reach out to quite a few individuals, and it's now on iTunes. So you're going to eventually be also able to get a recap on this broadcast, and anybody who missed it, they'll be able to go to the archives and listen to Ms. Gail Gibson.
Thank you so very much. We've got performers that are going to be just incredible, including Ms. Carmelita Pittman. Join us at the Beverly Hilton. Listen, you don't want to miss this year. It's just an awesome year of honorees.
Well, I want to thank you for bringing me back on board once again, and it's my pleasure, and I look forward to it.
Thank you so much. www.mimpa.org. That's MIMPA.org. Thank you.
As usual, Carmelita's Corner was entertaining, informative. The event sounds wonderful. I've been to several of the events in the past. I know under Gail's new leadership, it's going to be as fabulous as ever. So definitely get your ticket. Well, that takes us up to Tech Time.
Smartphone, cell phone, PC, Mac, tablet, iPad. That's right. It's Tech Time.
Well, I think I've talked about Chromecasting a few weeks ago, which is basically taking a little dongle and you plug it into your smart TV or USB port into your TV, and you can actually broadcast what's on your phone onto your television. So instead of looking at that little tiny screen, which I believe I'm having neck problems because I look at my phone way too much, you can broadcast it right directly to your television screen. Well, you don't have to get that Chrome dongle to do it. You can do it by an app. If you have a smartphone or if you already have one of the other smart apps or smart, I forget what you call them, but add-ons to your TV, like Apple TV. You can broadcast what's on your phone, what's on your tablet directly to your TV. Now you say, now why on earth would I want to do that? Well, there's all kinds of stuff now that stream. Easy Way Broadcasting streams live on Facebook all the time. Everybody's streaming live on Facebook. They're doing all of this stuff that is going over the internet, that we do look at our phones, we do look at our tablets, but how much nicer when you have one of those great big old 45-inch TVs to watch it, and it streams it just as clear. And sometimes television shows that you don't see on TV anymore are being streamed on YouTube, and you want to watch them, but you don't want to watch them on those little screens. You can stream it directly to your TV. Matter of fact, last night on YouTube, I found episodes of Betty White's Off Their Rockers that I had never even seen before. People are always asking me, where can I see Off Their Rockers? Where can I see you? Who would know? I didn't know. It's actually streaming on YouTube, and some of them were really funny. I hadn't seen them. I think these were ones that aired on Lifetime. But you can stream it directly on there. You can stream your own YouTube channel directly on TV. When you have friends over and you want to show them your YouTube videos, you can stream it directly to your big screen TV. there's all kinds of things. There are classes that I take over the internet. You can stream them directly onto your TV. So you don't have to spend a lot of money. The software is really inexpensive. Some of it's even free. It's real easy to set up. And that's the other thing I wanted to talk about tech-wise today. Anything that you want to know pretty much is on the internet. You can just Google it. Most things have a YouTube video that you can just follow it and just do whatever you want. You can set up things. You can learn how to do things that are non-tech essential. Like I wanted to learn how to set up a CPAP machine. And these guys that were showing you how to use a CPAP machine look like lumberjacks. You would never expect them to have their own any kind of TV, visual, anything. I mean, bearded, rough-looking guys look like they were living in a log cabin, showing people how to set up a CPAP machine, and it was great. So you can learn how to do anything, including setting up how to stream from your phone to the TV, how to set up a CPAP machine, how to cure the common cold. You can almost find out anything on the internet. Now, the bad news is there are a bunch of people that are not good guys on the internet, too. So you have to be careful for those. But for the most part, check around. You can even discover who the good guys and the bad guys are on the internet. Do you ever Google things or businesses before you actually go to them? You should. Sometimes you can find out fascinating things. People will tell you great things about themselves in advertisements, but when you go and Google, you can find out the truth. Now, again, everything that's on the internet is not the truth. I don't want to mislead you because a lot of people, well, it was on the internet, so it must be true. No, that's not always true. Just because it's on the internet doesn't make it true. But in the mouths of 2 or 3 witnesses, you can pretty much count on what they're saying is probably true. Weigh the difference between who says what's good, who says what's bad, and you can pretty much weed it out. Get restaurant reviews before you go. I could have saved myself some time and money if I had Googled a few restaurants before I actually showed up. But back to the original subject, you can cast things from your phone to your TV. And right now I'm seriously recommending it because I have such a pain in my neck that I am thoroughly convinced it's coming from me bending and hunching over my phone. And it's not good. So that's my tech time. We're not going to have a Jim from Jim because Jim's, like I said, taking a well-deserved day off. He's resting today. Jim, we're sending our love and our prayers, our good thoughts towards you today. Get that rest and come back strong and well-rested. But just to kind of fill you in, since Jim's not here to give you what's coming up, the State of Union is coming up tomorrow. We're only one day away. We'll find out what state our union is in. And the government shutdown may be coming up any day now. I think it's on the 15th. What are we going to do? What does that really mean? It means that those services that were shut down last time might be shut down again. So what are they recommending? File your IRS taxes now. Don't wait. File them now. There's already a backlog, but you want to be ahead of that backlog in case the IRS shuts down. If you are planning to fly, be aware that the TSA and all of that might be doing a work stoppage again. The post office may have to shut down. The national parks may have to shut down. We don't know. What can you do about it? Write your representatives. Let them know what you want. If you don't want the wall, let them know you don't want the wall. If you do want the wall, let them know you do want the wall. If you want taxes to be raised and you agree with it, tell them that. If you want taxes to be cut, if you want smaller government, let them know. This really is a government for the people and by the people. But if the people don't talk, they don't know. They are our representatives. If you don't want the government shut down, you need to make your voice heard. Write, email, go on the internet and post things on Facebook, on your write emails to your friends. Tell them to make their voices heard. We have got to we've got to stand up for what we really want. And I'm not taking sides right now. I have my side. I have my opinion, just like you do. But it doesn't do any good for me to just tell you. Tell those people who represent you in the Senate, in the Congress, your local representatives, your city council, your mayor, your alderman, whatever. Let your voice be known. Well, that was my soapbox today, and we're out of time now. Jim, we miss you. We love you. Look forward to you next Monday. You've been listening to Radio Boomers Live. We hope to see you next Monday morning, 10 a.m. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay dry in California, warm on the East Coast. Love you. Bye.
Looking to grow and align your brand with celebrities and other established brands? Your brand is all about your entire customer experience. Everything from your logo, your website, your social media experiences, the way you answer the phone, to the way your customers experience your staff. So why not let us help you get your branding right from the start? At Easy Way Promotions, we are a new class of professionals providing first-class online branding, promotion, social media, website development, editing, graphic design, public relations, media, SEO, and online advertising to give your business a competitive edge to stand out. Our highly experienced experts will not only help you increase your online presence, but also provide you with a proven online strategy to help you increase the value of your company and make acquiring new customers easier. So what are you waiting for? Contact us today and let us help you grow your business exponentially.
For more information, contact 424-209-9290 or visit easywaypromotions.com. That's letter E, letter Z. We also encourage you to like our Facebook page at Easy Way Promotions.
Thank you for listening to Radio Boomers Live with your hosts, Rita Gray, star Betty White's Off Their Rockers, and Easy's dad, Jim Zuley. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at Radio Boomers Live. Radio Boomers Live is brought to you by the Easy Way Broadcasting Network. That's the letter E, the letter Z, Broadcasting Network.